So we're just off to get an Uber from the front lobby because we're off to do the Turkey Trot this morning, a 5k run and walk. So it should be fun here in Florida, a bit chilly, so I had to buy some long socks to keep the legs warm.
High five. My man.
So nearly time to kick off. As you can see, this is where we are. So we packed for sunny Florida weather. It's a bit of a cold snap at the moment. So I had to buy some long socks from Stance and Disney Springs. So I've only got a short summer interface shorts on. I bought a t-shirt from Mike because I only bought my running vest. It's a bit chilly and a bit breezy, but it's going to be okay. So yeah, packed for sunny weather. I could have done with like a buff, didn't bring a buff with me or anything, or gloves or hats. So yeah, wind chill, we'll put me into single figures here with the wind chill. So yeah, lots of fun here.
We got middle of the Packers right here, and we got our friends enjoying the morning right here at the end. Listen, there is no judgment. Doesn't matter where you start. Everybody has a different idea when they come out here. So we just want to make sure that you are in the spot that you need to be. We are going to have some more race information for you in just a second. Huge shout out to our title sponsor, Dreamfinders Home, our friends from Orlando Health, Jewett Orthopedics, the great folks here at this amazing corral.
So I know some of you may have done our virtual event in 2020 and 2021, so we are happy to be back and running this event in person. So welcome to Southern Hills Farm. I don't know where Ricky is, but a huge shout out to her and her team. They've done a fantastic job for us. One thing I just want to know, and I know we've had it on the website, and I know you can obviously
So nearly halfway. A lot of this is on sand, like obviously not as deep as beach sand, quite shallow, but really tough. So just on some segments, just finding the grassy banks to make it easier. So I'm following catch a 5k on this one, being sensible, wearing my outfit. So yeah, beautiful countryside scenery here in Florida, which is absolutely stunning way to spend a few hours on a Sunday morning. Hello, so just sat by the pool waiting to have some lunch before flying home, but just realised I hadn't done a kind of an ending to the 5k that we did on Sunday because it all got a bit manic. So it was really great fun to do a race and get out there. I only booked it on Thursday while we're out here because I kind of decided that I'm out here, I might as well do a run. Yes, it was like $40 each for the 5k, which is like £40, but we're out here and I thought, yeah, why not? Let's go and do it. And it was just a great way to spend a few hours on the Sunday morning. Early start because it started at 8 o'clock. Overcast and a bit chilly. But soon kind of warmed up on the run itself. I would say like 70% of the route was like sandy. It wasn't like running on a beach, like deep sand. It was quite shallow, but it was still really tough and energy sapping. But on a few parts there was like a bit of a grass verge, which most people ran on. And yeah, so did catch the 5k session, and then to get me to the finish line I ran and walked a minute each, and then with maybe a couple of hundred meters to go I ran the whole way, which is probably say 500 meters to go if we ran the whole way. So yes, so really good. So it was on a farm and the road to the farm was being redone, so it was really bumpy and sandy. And we got an Uber there. She didn't seem that impressed by travelling on this, what we would call a farm track anyway, and it wasn't muddy. So we found a lovely gentleman who was part of the organising team to have a Wi-Fi hotspot so we could book another Uber without using mobile data and costing a fortune. So we did that. We were waiting by the gate for this Uber to come, and he literally cancelled our ride. He was the other side of the field. He was at the delivery entrance instead of like the main race entries. We had Googled map pinpoint our exact location and he literally cancelled, so we're like, great. So we ordered another Uber, and after about 10 minutes they cancelled as well. At this point the 5k had been done, long been done, the children's race had been done, and everyone was gradually leaving. So we're like, what we're going to do? We're going to be stuck here. With nothing to do, where to go, we're like in the middle of nowhere. What we're going to do? Because every Uber's clearly cancelling, because as soon as they come off the road and hit the farm track, they obviously cancel, which is so annoying. But we had met this lovely family around the campfire before the race. Valerie and her 2 children and her sister and brother-in-law had met them, and they were really friendly and lovely and chatty, and I was like, I don't think I've seen them walking past the gate. While I was waiting for the first Uber, a stranger, a runner, walked past and said, are you guys alright, do you need a lift? And we're like, no, it's fine, we're waiting for an Uber. If only we knew. So we went back up to where all the race was happening and found Valerie and her children and explained to her our predicament, and was like, is there any chance you could like drop us just at a cafe or garage, just somewhere that an Uber is willing to drive down a normal road? Luckily she had 2 children, 3, 4, 5, like a 9-seater car, and she's like, oh yeah, yes of course, yes, I'll drop you somewhere. And bless them, they took us all the way back here to Coronado Springs Resort. Like we're just, because we don't know the area, and I suddenly realised this looks a lot like our resort area. We're entering Disney property because there's all the signs. So yeah, bless Valerie and her family. She drove us all the way back to a hotel. It was only like a 20-minute ride, but I think for them it added another 20 minutes on, even longer for them to get back home. I don't know if they was on their way or not, but very, very grateful to Valerie and her family for taking us back and helping us, because we were really struggling as what to do. Like, I guess the only thing would have phoned our hotel and see if they could have sent out a ride share, one of the Disney ride share cars, or maybe helped us in some way. So yeah, amazing thanks to Valerie and her family, and it just shows you the great running community that we have, that you can go to a race in another country, not know anyone, just happen to bump into someone and the family, chat along, get on really well, and they're there when you need them. So yeah, it was a very stressful half an hour, if not more, waiting for these Ubers that kept cancelling, but yeah, we made it back. So really pleased we've done the race, to meet a wonderful family. And yeah, we did the race, and just as we was driving away, the rain came in, and it was torrential rain all day. It wasn't too bad. Went to Disney Springs. It was like a shopping area with like restaurants and stuff. It wasn't too bad, but it then turned torrential, really, really heavy rain. Really, really heavy rain.